Hi, I'm Wayne. I'm the professor you love to hate. So I'm here to talk to you a little bit about online classes and what I would be looking for if I were you. So one of the questions that I have to ask you is, why are you taking an online class? I mean, you've done this face-to-face, and everything that you do at work is face-to-face as well, probably. So what is your motivation for taking an online class? And then the next thing I want to ask you is a number of questions that basically come to have you really think about whether or not this is going to be for you. So, are you ready to rock? Good. Then I choose paper. So, I'm going to do a survey of sorts, and I'm going to ask you some questions. Now, you need to answer these honestly, either yes or no. Again, be honest. So are you ready to rock online? The first thing that I have to ask you, and again I hope you answer yes, is do you have a computer and high-speed internet access? Because I do think this is critical. There is no substitute for speed. So if you want to have a good experience, make sure you have good equipment. The next thing, are you comfortable with using the internet, with browser software, using eCollege or Canvas, and doing basic configuration kind of stuff? Because nothing is going to work quite right, and you're going to have to do some adjustment to it. Now, one of the things that I will say is that you have to learn these things on your own. These concepts will have to be mastered in large part through reading, because you will have no one to ask questions of at the time that you are reading the material and become confused. So are you also comfortable with communicating your own ideas and thoughts through various forms of electronic medium, such as eCollege, internet, email, other types of YouTube videos perhaps, online live chat sessions, and Skype type applications? And then, are you comfortable with asking questions and receiving feedback? Other things that I have to ask you at this point. Are you ready to do the amount of work that's necessary? This is a 10-week or 15-week class, and typically, for every hour you spend in the class, we expect you to be doing 2 hours of work outside to prepare for that. So if you're taking a 10-week class, generally we meet for 4 hours a session. So that would mean that 4 hours plus another 8 hours or 12 hours a week for one course. If you're not ready to put in that kind of work, then you are not going to necessarily achieve great success in this endeavor. Other things, are you self-motivated? Because there'll be no one there to tell you when you have to prepare for the next exercise, the next assignment, or submit the next paper. Everything will be left for you to do independently. Then, are you willing and able to meet deadlines? This is going to be very critical, because many of the things that are done in online classes are structured according to time. That is, when a certain time occurs, you will not be able to submit your assignments anymore. Are you comfortable with taking a 2 to 4 hour exam without taking a break? Because many times what will happen is that there will be a final exam, it will be done online on a timer. You will have a limited amount of time and you cannot stop and start as you please. So now, the thing about this is, if you have answered no to any of these questions, then this is what you have to look forward to. So if you take a look at the chart over here, you'll see that we've gotten to this point in time, and this is all the human progress through this time. You have achieved a little bit more, so you see where you are on that slope. Now, if you think you're going to get an A, notice where that is and what you have to overcome. And if you answered too many of these questions with a no, then perhaps this is not the venue or the way that you will be best served in taking any class. So anyway, even if you have answered no, I will tell you now, there is nothing that we can do to stop you from taking an online class. I just have to tell you that you probably will not achieve the type of success that you think that you are deserving of. And perhaps it has nothing more to do than with the way that you best learn. So anyway, if you answered no to too many of these things, just understand it's going to be a rough ride. If you answered no to too many of these things, well, we can't stop you from taking a class online, no matter what we say. Anyway, thanks. So this is the first time I get to talk to you. Hopefully I've dissuaded you enough, or encouraged you enough, or made you question your motivations enough so that you'll have a good experience in whatever kind of class you take. Thank you.